This is Sparta.
This is Sparta!
Alright, I had to say it at least one time this video. Sparta was a city-state in ancient Greece that reached the height of its power after defeating rival city-state Athens in the Peloponnesian War. Its culture was centered on dedication and service to the state and military above all. But what was life actually like in ancient Sparta? Well, the population of Sparta consisted of three main groups. First, you had the Spartans, who were full-fledged citizens. Next came the Helots, who were the slaves captured from previous wars. And lastly, the Perioeci, who were neither slaves nor citizens. The Perioeci, whose name means dwellers around, worked as craftsmen and traders and built weapons for the Spartans. From birth, babies were determined whether they were strong or weak. If deemed un-Spartan, the babies were left in the countryside to die. Unless you were the son of Mars, then you would be adopted by a she-wolf and go on to create Rome. All healthy male Spartans at age 7 were required to attend a state-sponsored education system. It consisted of academics, military and survival training, and pain endurance. Spartan men devoted their lives to military service and lived communally well into adulthood. A Spartan was taught that loyalty to the state came before everything else, including one's family. The Helots, whose name means captives, were fellow Greeks who had been captured by the Spartans and turned into slaves. The Spartans' way of life would not have been possible without the Helots, who handled all the day-to-day tasks and unskilled labor required to keep society functioning. They were farmers, domestic servants, nurses, and military attendants. The Spartans were outnumbered by the Helots, and they often treated them brutally in order to discourage rebellion. Helots were also allowed to be killed by Spartans if they were deemed too smart or fit. Sparta centered themselves on a warrior culture and fighting became a way of life. Male Spartan citizens were only allowed one job, and that was being a soldier. Indoctrination into this lifestyle began young, and Spartan boys started their military training at age 7. The teenage boys who demonstrated the most leadership potential were selected for participation in the Cryptia, which acted as a secret police force whose primary goal was to terrorize the general Helot population and murder those who were troublemakers. At age 20, Spartan males became full-time soldiers and remained on active duty until age 60. No one soldier was considered superior to another. Going into battle, a Spartan soldier or hoplite wore a large bronze helmet, breastplate, and ankle guards, and carried a round shield made of bronze and wood. They carried a long spear and sword, and Spartan warriors were also known for their long hair and red cloaks. Spartan women had a reputation for being independent-minded and enjoyed more freedoms and power than their counterparts throughout ancient Greece. While they played no role in the military, female Spartans often received a formal education, although separate from boys and not at boarding schools. As adults, Spartan women were allowed to own and manage property. Additionally, they were typically unencumbered by domestic responsibilities such as cooking, cleaning, and making clothes. These tasks were handled by the Helots. Marriage was important to Spartans, as the state put pressure on people to have male children who would grow up to become citizen warriors and replace those who had died in battle. Men who delayed marriage were publicly shamed, while those who fathered multiple sons could be rewarded. In preparation for marriage, Spartan women had their heads shaved. They kept their hair short after they wed. Married couples typically lived apart, as men under 30 were required to continue residing in the communal barracks. In order to see their wives during this time, husbands had to sneak away at night. This is Sparta, or at least what life was like. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please like the video and subscribe. Also comment what you think life was like in Sparta, and if you think that you can handle it.